Bitcoin is going to $80,000. That's not clickbait. Hi there, crypto fans. Dick Allgire here in the beautiful Hawaiian Islands, wearing my Bitcoin shirt today because this is a great day for Bitcoin. Why is it a great day for Bitcoin? It dropped $2,000 today because that was needed, that was predicted. That's a good thing. I'm going to explain why. First of all, we have some really interesting news. This from BlackRock. ETFs are buying 12.5 times more Bitcoin than the network can produce. Demand is outstripping supply, and that will push the prices up. And Michael Saylor came out with a new interview, and he said basically the same thing. He was on CNBC. He says there's 10 years pent-up demand for Bitcoin and Bitcoin investment products, and he says the demand is 10 times greater than the supply. Take it away, great Michael Saylor.
You know, I think a lot of this is just indicative of the popularity of Bitcoin as an asset class. It's now the world's most popular investment asset. It's novel, it's digital, it's global, it's unique, and it's uncorrelated to traditional risk assets because it doesn't come with exposure to any given country, currency, company, quarterly result, product cycle, competitor, not to weather, not to war, not to an employee base or supply chain. And so that makes it a natural addition to the portfolio of a responsible investor. There's 10 years of pent-up demand. People have been waiting for these ETFs, and finally, mainstream investors are able to access Bitcoin. And I think that's what's driving the surge of capital in the asset class. And initially, there was a rebalancing as people were moving capital between the futures market and the miners and MicroStrategy and the ETFs. But following that rebalancing, I think the assets found its footing. And now people are beginning to realize that there's 10 times as much demand for Bitcoin coming in through these ETFs as there is supply coming from the natural sellers who are the miners.
I'm pretty sure that was really Michael Saylor. Were his lips matching the words? It looked a little off to me, but I think he really was on CNBC. There's some deep fake artificial intelligence versions of Michael Saylor that are scams on YouTube, so you got to be careful. But I think that was a real interview. What does our analyst say? I did a segment with Martin Hibbs over the weekend, and he said, be ready for a pullback of about 2,000 on Bitcoin in the next 48 hours. That was Sunday. And today we got that pullback. Exactly right. Good call, Marty Hibbs. Why is that good? Why is it necessary? Because Bitcoin can get ahead of itself. It can like go too parabolic and then everybody rushes in and they take their profits. So you want slow and steady wins the race. So you want to see it have a nice surge and then pull back and consolidate. And that's what it's doing today. There were some economic numbers that came out involving inflation. The stock market was down and Bitcoin dropped down. But whatever the reason, it was a healthy thing that Marty did forecast. And we want to see, he says, we could drop over the next week to 10 days down to the mid-40s. Wouldn't be a bad thing. But we want to see Bitcoin just go sideways for about 7 to 10 days, and then it will be ready, primed, ready to run. And his next numbers say $60,000 to $80,000. That will be life-changing. $80,000 Bitcoin. For those of us that have been waiting for this, it'll be like, yeah, that'll be a good time. Oh, we have a new remote viewing contest coming out. It's going to be open to everybody. There will be a cash prize. I'll be announcing it in an upcoming video. We're going to put something somewhere. It's a hidden thing, and the goal will be to describe the location and to describe what it was. We put something somewhere, and that will be your challenge. I'm going to give out a target ID. I'll give you details on how to enter. Anyone can enter, and there will be a target ID that'll help you focus in on it. And this is open to anybody with a wild-ass guess, anybody with remote viewing training, psychics, intuitive, automatic writing people, anything, anyway, just natural, intuitive, natural psychic ability. Give it a try. We will be describing that and putting all the details out in an upcoming video. So watch for that, and watch for Bitcoin to go sideways and then hit $80,000. Yeah.